Okay, my champions, I'm gonna do my take on a zombie right off the bat here. Weird angle in this camera. I'm gonna do my initial riff on a zombie, see if I can improve on the recipe. So I'm gonna start by squeezing some grapefruit. Yes, I'm going orange. Again, just for measurement's sake, see what I get out of this. So, about an ounce. Smell nice and citrusy. About an ounce of orange juice is now in there. The bar is destroyed, as always. I'm going to throw in the grenadine. Keep it at a tablespoon as per Smuggler's Cove. That's just our homemade grenadine made from, it's just thinned out pomegranate molasses. I'm going to throw in less than a quarter ounce falernum. Our falernum in particular is crazy strong and just dominates those drinks. Now another thing I wanted to do to be very special is I'm going to put in a single drop of orange blossom water. I like orange blossom water, like a single drop of orange blossom water gives vibrancy. I'm also going to put in a splash of grapefruit bitters because I just got these and I'm super into it. So a dash of those to up the grapefruit, up the citrus, up the brightness that I want out of this drink, because just putting in, I'm going to do 3 ounces of rum. Just putting in 3 ounces of rum is going to dull it down. It's going to take away all those high notes and that vibrancy and that sweetness. Except for the fact that one of the rums I'm going to use is an ounce of Sam Lord's White. Sam Lord's White is not a rummy rum. It's very sweet, it's pleasant, it's nice. Oh, there's no hint of molasses or brown sugar. It's just It's like an overproof simple syrup. It's just fucking delightful. So an ounce of that. A traditional zombie calls for some black rum. We did our previous one with black strap because by God do I love it, but we think maybe that was a mistake the first time, and that molasses and grapefruit don't necessarily go together. So it's an option, and we're gonna see. I'm tempted to put in I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a white zombie. Now I'm not a big fan of Wray and Nephew Overproof, but it is white and it is rum. And Trader Vic's White, which we're out of. Holy shit. Doesn't need to be that strong. Now my only fear so far is that this will be a little bit blandish. Now, original zombies call for absinthe or Pernod in dashes. Those are both options. Is Pernod actually transparent? No, there's a greenish tint to it that I don't want. So like I said, I'm gonna make a white zombie. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet and rather than fuck around, I thought I might throw in some Iraq, but I'm just gonna throw in Anise Forte and just throw in a very solid ½ ounce. And then after I shake this, I will experiment with putting in some browner rums to see if there's anything more interesting, because frankly the Trader Vic's and the Wray and Nephew aren't gonna add anything, I feel. We've never really had a discussion about what makes a zombie, but grapefruit and 3 rums, probably a good way to go. I don't feel good about the cleanliness of that glass. Skull-shaped mugs and stuff are, just fantastic for visual presentation. They're a fucking bitch to clean because they have so many nooks and crannies on the inside. So here's my first sip of a white zombie. As you can see, it's not white, it's fruit juice colored. It's very pale, very peachy, very peary. It's not a great drink. I do like it better than the zombie that we just made moments ago. Now, give it the old double whiff test. This is such a stupid way to do things. Interesting. I don't know if it's better or worse. If I overthink it, I don't know. First instinct is that I prefer this to that. So, leave your strap out of your zombie. Another beloved rum of mine in my Old Monk. Actually, Old Monk is really strappy as well, and I don't think will be a good. Old Monk is just better Goslings, okay? If you need Goslings for a recipe, grab some Old Monk. The Prior. I don't know. It's like the question of, is it gonna add anything, is a sincere one. That's way more than I needed to pour, holy fuck. The ratios are all off in that one. I do like it a little bit just for being a boozier drink. all in all, I think the white zombie is perfectly fine. So yeah, that's my experimentation on that. I don't want to get blasted and make any more of a fucking mess here. But, like I say, that's my addition. Ounce and a half grapefruit, ounce and a half orange, dash grapefruit bitters, single drop orange blossom water, and then make sure you have Sam Lords. And after that, I don't know what's making any additions or not. Like I say, Ray and Nephew is garbage rum as far as I'm concerned. And Trader Vic's White smells and tastes like nothing. Like this probably would have benefited by me throwing in some soju, which is a great trick, by the way. If you want to substitute, I said this in another video too, if you want to make a drink a little bit longer or a little bit lower proof, really good soju is actually flavorless. People say vodka has no flavor, but vodka's gross and sucks. Soju, that's where you go for additional volume, additional clarity, without making it overproof or skunking it up. And I could throw in Metaxa, make this a Greek zombie. I could throw in blue curacao, make it a blue zombie. I think there's a lot of fun to be had here. I could throw in some Bayou orange rum. That's actually not a terrible idea. This is a rum liqueur with like peaches. No, oranges. It is oranges. Makes it a more pleasing color. And it is a pleasing taste. It is a pleasing cocktail. For me, it has that problem of like hurricanes that are made with pre-made syrups and things. This has a syrupiness and an artificiality to its flavor that I don't quite like and I don't respect. But an orange zombie is an idea. Want to try some drinks? Hence being a white zombie. And it's okay. And I was like, okay, now what if I did put what if I did put a darker rum in there? This is a white zombie with Maruta.
Okay.
And then this is a white zombie. Oh god, I'm already forgetting. Holy fuck.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Lordy. And then this, I've now adulterated with the Bayou orange liqueur.
Fan favorite.
Yeah, so give a sip on all these. Tell me what you think.
That good wide angle. Alright, so we got the white zombie.
Yeah, there is no original white zombie on the table anymore, unfortunately. That's the white zombie with a forgotten ingredient that I will put in text opposite my hand. Click the link in the doobly-doo. Yeah, subscribe, like, check out our Twitch.
Don't make us figure that out.
It's just me spasming on the floor. Tell you what, first try,
Right way backwards.
yeah, this is the orange zombie now. And I was just saying about how, actually I won't poison your,
Interpretation.
yeah.
Well, it smells like the bayou. By which I mean this rum.
Yeah.
Not mossy disgustingness. You get that orange and then there's a lot of anise.
Really?
Mm.
Okay, I guess a lot of anise for you, because I can't even detect
Your senses have dulled to anise, yeah. Anise is to you as garlic is to me.
No, it's under there. It's totally under there. It's under there to a degree where I like it.
It's really the second thing that comes through.
Yeah. I don't know what I was saying before you came in was because of this rum, this has a syrupy, artificial flavor, like a hurricane made with a pre-made syrup. It just has that creamsicle type thing that we've talked about with this rum before, and I don't necessarily like that in my drinks.
Fair enough.
If we're on vacation, then I'm like, yeah, give me syrupy, crazy drinks.
Which
Here
you are wearing the
this is my
tank top.
this is my vacation ensemble. I just need my hat.
Where is
But it's sealed away in a bag for the next vacation.
Ah.
But you're right, it's a tiki hat. Actually, I should occasionally wear it.
It's
Except
a bucket hat.
it's not a bucket hat. It's a straw hat of some kind, and I couldn't wear it behind the bar. It would be
It's pretty floppy. I don't know.
It would be dragging these things down as I turn my head.
There's a hazard, but at the same time, it's pretty floppy, so I'm not sure.
Okay, try a couple of these. This is a white zombie with Maruta.
The intermediary.
Yeah.
Wonderful. With what?
So it has all the white rums, and it has Maruta.
The steel pan. Gotcha.
Yeah. Because I really feel like all the white rums is a gimmick. Ray and Nephew adds fucking nothing, and Trader Vic's White adds fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I could have just put 3 ounces of Sam Lord's in some grapefruit juice.
And then just added some vodka.
Yeah, it would be a better zombie.
All respect to Trader Vic's, but seriously, this white rum tastes like nothing.
Well, at least it tastes like nothing. Yeah, it's and I said this before too, soju would be a better use, because soju tastes like nothing, doesn't add a ton of proof, and it's just like really crisp and clear. This, like if you just did a side-by-side of this and soju, this is just a little thicker and a little dirtier.
We do like it thick and dirty, though.
Whereas, the Ray and Nephew Overproof is actually fucking garbage, and I wish it wasn't in this drink. Even in the falernum, and as I said in a previous video, next time we make falernum, we'll use the Sam Lord's, because I didn't know beforehand that it was like a couple ounces. I thought it was I thought you made a bottle of falernum by using a bottle of rum. And I was like, I'm not sacrificing rum that I like.
Actual good rum. Turns out it is
right,
half an ounce or something like that. We ended up using 45% of the bottle. Our falernum experiment was flawed, and I'm very excited to try again.
Yeah,
But
it came out so thick that it needed to be thinned out with overproof rum.
so much rum. Anywho,
Like my consciousness, like my self-loathing. So thick it needed to be thinned out with overproof rum.
so this one is with the steel pan, this plus.
No, whatever I added in this, again, put it in text somewhere, is not in that. That's why it's in 2 separate cups.
This is just the steel pan from whatever you have then.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
that's 3 white. That's because I still think, even though it's a gimmick, and I'll just find better white rums, it's a white zombie.
We gotta find the white of the Cruzo.
Yes, agreed.
I drank a double zombie before this.
We drank a double zombie before this.
I drank 60% of the double zombie.
Yes, we cumulatively have had 10 ounces of booze in the last 40 minutes.
Does this one have grapefruit in it?
Yes. Also, this does contain falernum, but only 1/4 of an ounce, and it contains no cinnamon. So I might have strayed so far from a zombie that it's not a zombie. Other than the
You're
fact
still
that,
pretty close to a zombie, other than
Yeah.
you used all white rums.
Well, which is the novelty of making a white zombie. What I also do is make a blue zombie. Just make the exact same thing.
Curacao?
Some dashes of blue curacao,
Yeah.
blue it up.
The dirty blue lagoon. I don't know.
And you could make a green zombie, which would have to include absinthe, because then it's sort of an homage to a green Russian.
We would have to find actual absinthe.
Yes.
then.
Yeah. Particularly absinthe that was green.
I mean, when you add a little bit of that, it turned green for a moment.
Yeah, that's how to get the right amount in. Also, I found that this curacao contains much more actual sugar than other ones I've dealt with.
Really?
All the glasses that we've left behind
Stained.
have literal sugar crystals
Yeah.
laying at the bottom.
It is, that particular blue curacao is very blue freezy, I find as well.
Yeah, look how deeply blue that turned. Like it's just ever so slightly in the HUD. It's like darker than Windex. It still has a bit of that blue green.
It is darker than index.
And it adds that blue curacao flavor that's impossible to describe.
Yeah, the flavor is blue. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I only learned that from...
Me. Saying that perception changes taste. Blue ketchup.
That was in the same video. But whatever video it was where I asked if my tongue was blue and then you made me do a shot of straight curacao.
I didn't make you do it.
No, I freely of my own accord did a shot of blue curacao to make my tongue turn blue.
There is direct video evidence of me saying like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "I'm gonna sacrifice my taste buds. Look. Is it blue?" I was like, "It's kind of blue."
Yeah, that was when you were dicking around with the contrast settings.
Yep. It's a fun video. Link in the cards. Yeah.
Yeah, you got cards now. Look at that.
I do know how to do. Know how to do this is wrong word, but I did put a card in a previous video now. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Our card is there. Our Patreon is there.
Yeah, behind above Liv's head.
Mm.
Patreon, Twitch, OnlyFans,
Twitter,
my
our
free
Instagram, campsite,
Model Hub.
Pornhub. Just think of Pornhub for funsies. Also, hey Sandra, because I told you I would do a shout out. What's up?
Happy birthday to anyone whose birthday that it is.
That's actually delicious blue curacao.
Yeah, blue zombie is a neat idea. 'Cause everything
Blue
is
zombie,
a little
yo.
better if it's blue.
I feel like at this point it is just blue Hawaii though.
Good point. Oh man, with all the fucking running around and liquor storing that we did, we didn't get anything that we could make another one-hole royale. We need either champagne or ginger beer.
Oh fuck right.
We could do it with club soda again. We could.
You say again like we did it in the first place.
Well, it's an option.
Yeah, we did need champagne.
Because we used ginger beer for it that night with Jay.
Did we? I don't think we did. I think we just drank ginger beer after.
So I have a video. I mentioned in another video where I'm like, we used either ginger beer or club soda or both, but we didn't have any champagne. And you don't know either.
I'm pretty sure we did neither.
Because we didn't just drink it.
We just drank it. And then afterwards you poured Jay and I a ginger beer and Jay thought it was the most delicious thing in the universe.
Yes.
And then he stole our lamp.
I have this.
But there is other alcoholic ginger beers that exist. It's just that we live in Calgary and it is a shithole for liquor experiences.
That's a strong statement. I'm proud of the fact, and I'm closer to agreeing with you that we've been to 20 liquor stores and made purchases at almost every one. There's only one liquor store that I've gone into and out of with being like, no, there's nothing here that I give a shit
The
about.
one by my favorite ice cream shop?
Oh, two.
Okay.
Because the other one was by Good Fortune Chinese, where I almost bought coconut rum,
yeah.
and
It was just Malibu though.
I like, but it wasn't Malibu.
Oh.
And now I guess we should go pick it up sometime. And this video is just us discussing.
Chatting now.
It just being a logistical army of two.
I feel like we should still get another bottle of Sam Lore's and just infuse it with more coconut.
That's a cool idea. I like that. I like that idea a lot.
Because Malibu is too mainstream.
Malibu is too mainstream. To finish the thought I was saying before about the liquor store by Good Fortune Chinese, I almost bought a coconut rum there because it was hideous and cheap looking and trashy. It had Hawaii and a dolphin and a rainbow on it.
Oh, we should buy that just because.
Yeah, and it looked like it had been, because one of the things that I love is, things that are like tacky mid-century, and it looked like absolutely that bottle was like made in like 70s Hawaii exploitation and had been sitting on that shelf in that store since 72.
Okay, we need to buy that. If it's garbage, we will also make a rum
Yeah,
infusion.
actually we should do both anyways, because I'm back on the infusion train. And then that place also had that no English bottle of absinthe vodka. Where I was like, I can't deduce what this is, because you can't make absinthe vodka. Once you put anything in vodka, it stops being vodka.
Ceases to be vodka.
You just made transparent absinthe, but because there's no English on the bottle, I couldn't tell what the ingredients were. Like if it's a neutral grain spirit, then it's vodka. If you also infuse wormwood into that, it becomes something else. It's wormwood spirits at that point. If you infuse a bunch of like star anise into that as well, it becomes absinthe. But it can't be both.
So we have a lot of anise liqueurs. We have a lot of wormwood and star anise. So we should just make our own goddamn absinthe.
Yes.
Also, can you pass me a 3-ounce? That opened so much easier than I expected, and I'm a little disappointed. Anyway,
I feel like we're about teenage slots. It's a dumb thing to say. I might cut that out. That's a wrong thing to say.
Yeah.
When I say,
Babies are tight.
sir, don't finish that sentence. I was just gonna say, yeah, no, I know what you were gonna say. I know how it was gonna sound. Do not complete that.
Anyway, shout out to that boutique whiskey company. Robots talking to some militaristic leaders. Gonna drink your shit.
I believe in the digestive powers of these drinks, so I'm just gonna have a half shot of Iraq. To Lebanon.
Hit.
Oh,
Smell this.
Oh, I need to palate cleanse for a minute. I remember that Iraq is the strongest. Iraq is the strongest, but I forgot it was also like devastating.
Still need to make that anise challenge for you. Next video.
Yeah, look for it in the cards. We're hilarious.
Might be here, might be here, might be here. Might be over my face like Mike Wazowski. Smell this.
I do want to tell people that we know to finally watch these. People are like, I miss you guys. It's like, well, come have a drink with us at our YouTube.
Get smashed. Watch our YouTube. It's great.
Because there is like...
Don't drink it. I haven't drank it yet.
This smells like scotch.
It is so much peatier than I expected a whiskey to be.
You give it a taste first, as is your right. This is the right of the Highlander.
Thank you. Also, it's so goddamn clear. This is white wine color.
That's
I'm
true,
not prepared
actually.
for that in my fucking whiskeys.
This is their 11-year-old single malt. Thing that I'll never be able to pronounce even close to correct. That Tanikinik word. which I'm sure in like Gaelic is just tech.
Nope, I have no idea. Okay. Product of Scotland. Just like me.
You buy some degrees of me as well? I forget.
2 for myself.
Yeah, I constantly forget my grandparents' lineage on my mom's side. It's British and Scottish. And then on my dad's side, I don't know.
Either way.
That was the honest and vulnerable moment of the video, everyone. Again,
I like it, but also
it's
my tonsils.
It's neat Scotch, and it is 47.9%.
Just do a little. Like, it's delicious, but also burny.
Okay, I'll do what my wise elders have taught me to do. I'll be right back.
God, my posture is atrocious. I look like a troll.
It's also because you're wearing a black hoodie.
I know, but I'm C-shaped. Just.
So, my wizened elders taught me that the reason you might put ice in your Scotch is not simply to cool it down. It is that the distillation process binds molecules very tightly together, and you're actually missing a lot of subtlety in the flavor because they're so tightly packed, they're hitting your tongue all at once, and you don't want your Scotch on the rocks. You get a glass of ice water, put a straw in, and just put in like a few drops. Yeah, I guess that many drops. And it will just loosen up those molecules. It won't even, like, dilution is the wrong word. It won't mellow it out. It will make it more flavorful. Because as I say, as I've heard, and if I'm wrong, fuck them, not me, the molecules have now given a chance to expand and to land on your tongue in a more, I'm making
elongated?
shit up. Yeah, I'm making shit up here, like in a more elongated, diverse way.
Drink the thing.
Because it really did change the whole experience. Like it's not too hot now. It's not too peaty.
The smell has changed as well.
Like that was sincerely tops 3 drops of water, and it changed the whole experience.
All in all, for $6, this is some fucking good whiskey.
I think even those 3 drops kind of took away a bit of the experience, but it made it extremely palatable. It was extremely nice. Like if someone gave me that to drink with no heads up, I would assume it was good whiskey, and that they had done me a service.
I mean,
I can drink that way.
yes, you can. It's still a single malt. You get all the notes of a single malt. You get the depth and the peppery, spicy stinginess. It's a fantastic, fantastic whiskey. For $6.
Which is essentially bar prices. I don't know what a CL is.
It is a dram. Their thing is drinks by the dram.
I don't know what that means either. Is it an ounce? Was it 2 ounces?
I think it's like 2.5.
then that's a good deal. Then that's better than bar prices. If I went to a bar and they were charging $6 for a double of literally any whiskey, I'd be all upon that.
I am fairly certain most people charge more than that.
Yeah.
Since the last time I went to a bar, that wasn't the big. I was charged $8 for a shot of Jameson's. Also, fuck you. Will you put that on the shelf?
One of the most crushing experiences of my life. I went to a bar here in Calgary. In my youth, I was in my young 20s, and didn't occur to me that nice bars had different prices and whatnot, or that some bars were so nice they didn't even bother to put their prices on their menus. Because like, if you're in here, you got money. Because why else would you be in here? So I rolled in mohawk up bondage pants, rippy t-shirt, and I'm like, oh, they have Lagavulin on the menu. Give me a double. So I get a double Lagavulin. Then I get another double Lagavulin. And then when I ask for a third, the bartender says, by the way, you know this is costing you like $26 a drink, right? And I was like, no. No, I did not. And they're like, you still want the third one? I was like, no.
I do not.
I need to ask someone for money to pay for these first two. It was expensive when we went in there.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that. So, fun story. Alistair and I have been dating for long enough that we didn't even consider it dating, as you do. He told me we were...
Battery life.
Yeah, no, I see it. He told me we were going out to a bar. I wore a plaid shirt, non-PG t-shirt, and some ripped jeans. I got to his house, and he asked me if that was actually what I was wearing. Then he pulled out a tote to make me change. This is how I came in possession of your black sweater. I happened to have a button-up, so I put that on, I put the sweater over top. I kept my rippy jeans because pants. And we went to the Guild, which is a upper middle class establishment.
Yeah.
And then he called me Peter Parker for the rest of the night, while he was wearing a suit, and his friend was wearing a suit jacket, and his friend's girlfriend was wearing a very nice dress. Yeah.
I've forgotten all that. I have no recollection of you changing. My memory is just of us being there and you and your Peter Parker ensemble. I
changed at his parents' house.
No idea that was when I gave you that sweater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, gave is a strong word.
No.
Stole is more accurate.
As everyone knows, once a girl wears an article of clothing, it's legally and emotionally hers. So.
It's fine.
Alright, we gotta wrap this video up. This is stupid, man. This is like 48 minutes long. Yeah. And we'll do a zombie video in the future, and we'll make another white zombie, a blue zombie, an orange zombie, a green zombie. It'll be fun. This video will just end up being called like random drinking rambling video.
Oh no, we're drunk. Oh!
Where the lighting changes a million times. Because of clouds.
You can tell the time of day.
Actually, you can't, because it was cloudy when we started filming today.
I know, just pretend it's a night-day cycle.
Is that your signature catchphrase?
Nighttime. Daytime! Nighttime. Daytime!